Okay guys, here we are for something a wee bit different. We don't usually catch the snooker tournaments, but I've just came in on the start of this one. This is Sunday snooker. Usual time it starts, 8 o'clock Sunday night, and well, that'll be GMT, or BST I should say, British Summer Time. Let's have a look at the bracket, see where we are. This is single elimination. It's a race to 2 all rounds, and we're in the second round, and we've got josemacuen, or Jose from Spain, playing Mal 255 from England. There's another match with Romario and Ron, another one with PM147, whom I've never seen shoot, against Stefan. Slash is playing Father, or Father. So we're looking at the Mal josemacuen match, and we're just early on. We've just started. Mal at the table on the blue. He's looking for a wee bit of luck here and got a nice kiss. Maybe just a wee bit too much angle in this. Needs to be careful that he avoids the red and the cushion there so he can get back up for the black. And he's managed to do that, just kick away from it. Let's have a look at the angle he's got here. Well, a bit straight. And now he's hoping to hold for the black here with this red. If he just kisses into the red, if he gets it thick, he'll hold for the black. And is that going to get there? Yeah, just needed a delicate touch, but not quite as delicate as that. So Mal's visit ends on 14, and Jose at the table, a chance to pick up a few points. There's 2 or 3 reds out in the open. Again, this looks to be a bit straight. Let's have a look from this side. Yeah. Now he could run through and come back across past the black spot and still take that red into the same pocket, because I think the angle's there to do that. It might be touch and go. Well, he's just chosen to run it dead weight, so he's left himself a tough one now. It might be better thinking on running to the long grass, as I say. Get yourself down into baulk. He's probably going to try this red at the back of the bunch here. I wonder if it goes. Let's have a look. Yes, it does. Again, he just catches the jaw. Now, has he got away with it though? Let's have a look from this side. Yeah, normally I don't like moving the camera a lot, but you have to do it in a snooker table so you can actually see what's available. So Mal's got a tough tight one along the rail. That just gets there. Now if you had a good enough angle, he could come back for that red at the back of the pack there, because it goes into the same pocket. I don't know whether he can do that though. Well, yeah, he can. Just enough angle there to do it. Now a simple one. As long as he doesn't get that second red too thick, because he's going to run off it slightly. He should be on the black. He's just got enough pace to go through. And the same thing again, he could get onto that second red from the right. But again, this is risky because there's a lot of blocking balls here. And I don't know whether that red passes the green down there, so he's got nothing on. But that was the shot to play, to get onto that red at the back there. So Mal's just running and hiding if he can. And Mal's 2 contributions have very quickly given him a 31 point to 8 lead. And again, a chance for Mal to pick up a few points here. Now, what's he got this time? Well, the angle he's got in the black, he could just roll through and leave that red. The two reds to the left of the pink as we look, the bottom red is going into the middle. But Mal's chose to come back again. Now, how's his luck this time? Well, that red will go. And he's on the pink. He needs to get himself off this side cushion here for the black. And he has a nice angle. Now he could just use that red to the left of the pink to hold for the red below the pink, the second one below the pink, if he stuns up onto it. But he's tried to get through the other side for the red to the right of the pink, or the second one, and but he's actually kissed a yellow, so that's worked out okay. His break goes to 24, and there's still all the reds now in the open, and this is a chance to seal this first frame very quickly. He's 61 points to 8 in front and counting, with a black to follow. Just follow through in this and back up there for the red into the left, and this frame's over. Break goes to 39, and again, if he just has a nice angle, he can follow through and come out for that red, so that clears that blocking red, and that leaves the other two reds in the open, one into the left corner, one into the right if he wants, or into the middle. And the angle he has now, he wants to come back for that red to the right of the pink, the second one from the right, and he needs to keep going. He just fell a bit short, so now he's relying on a bit of luck here, because he's going to be colliding. And that's kissed nicely there, just a nice delicate kiss onto the red, and punched the red onto the pink. Break goes to 54. Pink takes it to 60. And a tough shot to keep the break going here is this yellow, so he's probably going to end up going down into balk unless he tries drawing back off this blue to the left. Well, he's stunned it in, and he's got on the yellow, and doesn't need to do anything with the cue ball. He's going to leave a long green, but he just needs to keep this yellow tucked onto the rail, which he has done. That takes him to 68. That's a wee bit too strong. He might end up just taking this into the top right hand corner, because you can just roll through simple enough for the pink. And that's a good clearance by Mal. How's his pace here? I think he's a wee bit strong. Or maybe he's not hard enough. Is he going to make it? That's done a lot better than I thought it would. He's just got enough there to get the black. And unfortunately he misses the black, but the first frame is won by Mal with a very good 86 break. And this is hopefully a lesson for Jose to try and keep things tight. And Jose is a capable player. He can put breaks together, but he needs to be careful and keep things tight. And Mal breaks off, and he's immediately opened another 3 or 4 reds out of this break. And let's just move the camera down a bit so we can see the cue ball. And Jose will need to look for cover here in bulk. He needs to avoid the brown. And that's every snooker player's nightmare when you're trying to play safe, is colliding with a bulk colour. He wanted to finish in that bottom cushion there, or well, top cushion as we look at it, but it's normally the bottom cushion as you play the game. Mal not taking any chances. That's okay. That red's still covered by the other one. I think it won't squeeze past it. And that's a good weight, good length of shot there. Cue ball tight on the bottom cushion. And that's not left Jose many options here. He needs to get this one thin. That's not too bad for pace. Now this time Mal doesn't have the escape on the left hand side of the table as we look, because those reds are covered by the pink. So now is he going to try and cut this one in? Can you see enough of it? Yeah, he can. And that was a nice little kiss off the red as well, and he's finished very handily on the blue. Brown's off its spot up there, so he's got the blue and pink to work with, and the black as well, but the black's only going into the one corner here on the right as we look. Now, just a fraction short there. I presume he played for the blue. He doesn't need to do anything though. Just needs to draw the cue ball back a bit, and he's got the red, and then he'll be on the black. And this has got the potential to be a sizable contribution again by Mal. And this is the same shot as we saw in the last frame. He just needs to brush off the red and through, and he's on the black. Now they're all spaced out. There's just the one there at the back will go, and he's got on it the one to the right, extreme right of the bunch. It's in the open, it goes as well. The other one to the left of the bunch, just above the black, there's 2 reds, and there's one to the left. It's going to go into the middle. So there's still balls there to be picked off. He's chosen to try and disturb them, and he's now got a tougher red here. Probably going to try and come back for the black. And that was a smooth stroke. And now he might, can you see that pink? Well, you can't see it, so he's just going to leave that red into the right middle here. He just plays this dead weight, or is he going to draw up? Well, he's overdone it there, but a wee bit too much on it. But nevertheless, it's still a sizable contribution. It's 37 at his first visit in the second frame, and Jose's really under pressure. And there's points there for the taking, and he's got to take his time. And he's gone too far through, so Doesn't want to snooker himself. He's probably going to try and leave this red here, the one to the right of the yellow spot, so he doesn't want to snooker himself on it. And he just rolled through far enough. Now what kind of angle has he got? Well, he should maybe be on the pink here. If he hits it slow enough, he might still be on the green or the blue. And is that going to run too far? No, that's fine. He's on the pink. And remember, the pink's just off its spot. So that one that's behind the pink spot, that won't go because it's going to be blocked in a minute or two. But there's those two that he's going to hit in between. Either of them he can get on. And that's no man's land. Now, did he play for one of those two reds there? I wonder if he did. If he did, he just got far too much into it, so now he's really under pressure. He's going to try and pull something out, or is he going to run for safety? And that's unlucky. It's a good try, but you see what happens. You're under pressure, and when the balls are sitting in the open like this is easy pickings. Well, maybe that red's too tight to the corner pocket there. It is. I thought Mal could get that. No, it was really a lot tighter to the rail than I thought. Well, Jose's got one objective there, and that was to get the cue ball back to baulk. How's his luck? Well, I think he's got away with it. That's not bad. And Mal's going to do well here to play a safety and cover that red that's near the corner pocket. The one that's not the one that's on the cushion, but maybe he's just going to try and roll up to it. That's what he's trying. I think he's a bit short though. This might be an invitation to take that shot again by Jose. We'll soon find out. Well, there is an easy starter for Jose if he wants it, and if he rolls through, he's on the pink, so he's decided to try and get some points on the board and reduce this deficit, but he can't make a mistake. And that's, I mean, it's only small amounts here, but he just run a wee bit too far. He erred on the safety side of making sure he could see the pink, but he's actually got a slightly more angle than he would want, and that's why he's missed it. You've got to keep things comfortable, where you're playing a comfortable shot and not having to pull out shots. I mean, it wasn't a difficult pink, but it's just offline. And Mal's got an opportunity to seal this match. Let's tidy the camera up. Now all of these reds are sitting there for the taking. There's not any problem. Once Mal's got rid of that last red that's on the left hand side, once he gets rid of that one, that'll free up that pocket for the one that's below the black. Has he went far enough there? No, he hasn't, so he's going to have to take that one a wee bit sooner than he'd planned, but that gets the job done. Back onto the black, just a simple roll through. He's got a choice of reds or a stun. Probably the same again here. There's a wee stun shot will take him back up onto the black. No, he's drawn it back, and now he's got the wrong angle. Probably the stun would have been the better one, so his second choice shot is the pink, which he's missed, but that's probably more than enough to secure this frame. That 24 contribution takes Mal on to 61, and Jose's on 15, so there's 43 left in the table, and already Jose needs a snooker. Now let's have a look. Cue balls close to the end rail or the end cushion. So what Jose's looking to get here is somehow get a snooker and hope that he gets a free ball, but the odds are stacked against him because he's going to need big colours with those reds. Now there is a chance here for Jose to try and get that cue ball up behind the brown, and he's got to get this red thin, but there is a chance he can certainly try and get it behind the brown and the yellow. Might be a bit short of pace. Yep, got it too thin. And that's not going to work out very favourable. I think that's just running far enough that Mal can see this red, and this is the one that he'll sink to clinch the match and put it well beyond reach of Jose. And with the black to follow, an easy position in the final red, this match is all over, and Mal wins the match by 2 frames to 0. And let's have a quick look at the bracket while he's tidying up here and see who he has next. Well, Mal's going to go through at the top of the bracket there, and he's waiting on the winner between Romario and Ron. So this tournament is still in the second round. There'll still be some of these matches will take a lot longer than this match to finish, so Mal might have a little wait. So Mal's won by 2 frames to 0.